Hello, family. IOBA. My name is TC, aka Johnny Clyde. It is Friday. Let me drop a little wisdom on y'all. But before I do, I want to say thank you to the people that just subscribed, and I hope y'all find my shit a little bit funny, but a little bit serious at the same time, because you know what? Sometimes things are so screwed up until if you don't laugh at them a little bit, you'll go crazy. If you can't put stuff in its proper perspective, then you'll go crazy trying to function in this society. So check this out now. Here's the thing. I have known for a long time that uh, so-called that the advent of the so-called gangster rap era. I had known for a long time that wasn't all by accident, and it was tied into the prison industrial complex. Now, I saw a clip the other day of Ice Cube. I think he was on Joe Rogan. I think. Anyway, they was smoking cigars and they was talking. They was going back and forth. It might have been Joe Rogan. It might have been another podcaster. But anyway, where they was confirming everything that the conspiracy said it was. The conspiracy goes like this. Goes like this. Now keep in mind, I heard about this thing at least 15 years ago. And it goes like this. There was a meeting held. A bunch of record executives and leaders in the industry was having a meeting with these investors. And these investors represented private prisons. They struck up a deal where the music would be changed because they know how heavily music can influence the minds of young people. At the time, there was a lot of black empowerment music, pro-black music out. The number one song of the time was Fight the Power by Public Enemy. And there was a lot of awakening going on among black people in the community. It was Brand Nubian was out there. Who else? X-Clan was out there. There was a bunch of shit was, happening and moving in. KRS-One was out there. Of course, Eric B. and Rakim was a little bit, I want to say before that, but Eric B. was very enlightened if you listen to his lyrics. But intelligence was the fad. But that all had to change because the prison industrial complex got it in their head that music influence, and rightfully so, that music influences people. And if you could glorify gangsterism and pump up police budgets and build a bunch of private prisons, you created an industry, a pipeline straight to those prisons that they wanted to keep filled up. So they got with the music executives and they started deciding that no more positive hip hop would be played or sold. Only the gangster shit. They wanted people talking about drugs, guns, bitches, cars, houses, shit like that, and killing each other. All through the fucking 90s, the music was about killing each other. Now, every ethnic group has internal fights and shit among themselves, but not like they were pushing it in the black community at that time. Not like that. There was a concerted effort to change the music and influence the minds of the young people so that all they wanted to do was be fucking gangsters. Along came a bunch of laws that allowed police departments to fill up the prisons. That was back when the crime bill came. The 92 crime bill. And Biden's law and all of that shit came down the pike. So they created all these laws, and you had mass incarceration, and you had the prison industrial complex being fed by gangster ass music, And all you got, and oh yeah, not to mention a bunch of goddamn cocaine flooding the goddamn community as well. All that was like a combination of things that just drove thousands of black men into the prison system. And it was all to make money. Now, when we was telling people that about that meeting, and we was telling people about that, they said it was bullshit, and it's conspiracy and blah blah blah. But that is another one of those conspiracies that I talk about that turn out to be true. Turns out it's true. So every time you hear somebody say some shit like, well, 9/11 might have been an inside job. Lee Harvey Oswald didn't shoot Kennedy all by himself. James Earl Ray did not shoot Martin Luther King. When you hear stuff like that, see, it's a grain of truth in it. Bob Marley didn't just all of a sudden get cancer and die. He was killed. But you try to tell people how the world really runs, and they put it right in your face, and people still don't want to believe that they live in a world filled with murderers, thieves, and opportunists. You know what I mean? And that certain people, only thing they know how to do really well is kill, steal, and destroy. You see? And if you're aware of that, you can create strategies to avoid falling prey to that type of shit. But yeah, you got your gangster rap. You got the motherfuckers glorifying gangsterism. You remove every other opportunity except the military and the jailhouse and a goddamn job that pays $7.50 an hour. And then you got the streets. You got the streets. And then you fucking put the cops on steroids. Financially, literally, and figuratively, you put the cops on steroids, and you turn them motherfuckers loose with laws like stop and frisk and stand your ground. And all of a sudden, the motherfucker running from you, you can shoot him in the back, and all of this kind of shit. All of these crazy ass laws where you just lock up a whole segment of your population. And you tell me why black people ain't pissed off. Hell, I say we ain't pissed off enough. You know? But here's the thing, though. It still hasn't stopped us from being the most powerful political force in the country. So powerful until they have to avoid us rather than acquiesce a little bit to anything we may ask for. Joe Biden about to lose. He know what he got to do. He got to go and ask black people what do y'all really want. But last time he got elected, he told black people to kiss his ass after he got in the White House. Now he coming back out here trying to talk that same shit with all this other stuff going on. After the prison industrial complex, the mass incarceration, the 94 crime bill, the lies, the I will have your backs, all of those, from slavery all the way up to 2023, 2024, we getting lied to and played like suckers. We ain't got no fucking friends. We don't have any friends. We shouldn't expect anything from anybody because ain't no help coming. That's why I say, let the fucking Republicans have it or let the Democrats have it. We got to focus on local politics where we can affect change. We got to change our state houses and our local municipalities and the governments that operate there in order to affect change. And we got to keep steel in our spine and meet these motherfuckers head up. And if they want our vote on the national level, they got to come bearing gifts, real ones, in writing. Not these empty-ass promises. Because, like I said before, I don't give a damn if Donald Trump get another 4 years in the White House. If you know anything about how politics works, it shouldn't scare you either. You really think they let these idiots run the country? You really think they let morons like Donald Trump and half-dead motherfuckers like Joe Biden run the country? Mm-mm. It's motherfuckers behind them telling them what they should and shouldn't do. They'll get out and babble something, read off a teleprompter some shit that's been written for them. But I said it a million times, nothing really ever changes. Not on a national level. Not on a national level. Nothing ever really changes. So, keep that in mind, black people and white people, when you go to the polls. But mainly black people, because that's who I'm really concerned about. Because everybody else going to be all right. Keep that in mind when you're going into the polls. I'd say vote down ballot Democrat, but what the fuck? If that's what you want to do that. But write in the presidential column, write in somebody other than Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I'm going with Dr. Cornel West. Whatever party affiliation he is, by the time the election actually happens, that's what I'm going to do. Even if I have to just write his name on the thing and send it back in. If they, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do. Now, you do what you want to do, people, but I'm telling you, at that level, shit. It's all a conspiracy, just like I said. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Thanks again to all the new subscribers. I picked up some subs, and I'm really grateful for that. I try to keep shit interesting around here, and I try to keep shit simple around here. Now, if you want better breakdowns and all that, there's a lot of other places you could go. But if you want it simplified, coming from an everyday brother, then come see me and I'll break it down for you. If I don't know, I will find out. Anyway, hit the subscribe button. Oh, my dog just came in. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. TC. And I'm out. Peace. Oh, enjoy your weekend.